Hello, Fearless family. How is everyone doing today? I'm in a trade. It's Thursday. La 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 la. Can you see that? The glare. GU. $22 up. This actually should be like a $300 trade when it finish. Um, yeah. So anyway, I want to talk about dropshipping and the 80. I don't know when you gonna see this video. Is it gonna be before Jeremy Cash video or after? I may do them in the sequence that I actually recorded them. So today is December 7th. It's around lunchtime, 12 o'clock. I decided to go ahead and do this video for you guys. And I'm doing a lot of videos at the end of the year because I know a lot of people are trying to make some changes in their life, right? They're trying to make financial changes, changes with their health, changes with their relationships. Like everyone is trying to do something different with themselves in 2024. So that's the reason why I am touching on a lot of different subjects, okay? So, yeah. So today is going to be about drop shipping. Do I think drop shipping is, oh goodness, do I think drop shipping is still lucrative? I think you can make some money. I think you can't retire from it. Have I done drop shipping? You guys, if it's some type of way to make money from home, I've tried it already. So if you have any questions about something, a company you want me to respond to or give you my take and tell you whether or not I would do it, I would love to do that. 9 times out of 10, I probably signed up for it. I either made some money or I didn't. I don't know. I've tried plenty of things. So just comment below. You know, Latasha, have you tried Amway? Have you tried this company, that company? And I will tell you, yes, I've tried it. I made, $200, $300. I didn't get rich off of it. So we all have to start somewhere. But when you make your first dollar from home, you guys, it shows you, or you make your first dollar where you're not, actually clocked in, it show you that it's possible. Okay, so that's why it's good to just get a sale. It's good to just make some money where you're not clocked in, because it's like, well, if I made this, I can make some more. So I believe in 10xing, right? That's one thing Grant Cardone told us to do. He said 10x your efforts. So if you're selling 30 products, you need to figure out how to sell 300 products. If you're selling 300 products, you need to figure out how to sell 3,000. If you're selling 3,000, you need to figure out a way how to sell 30,000 products. So you're just 10xing your effort, okay? So these are for people that, is considering drop shipping. They really don't have the money to invest in inventory. I get it. I was there. I was right where you are. I started a Shopify store without any, mentorship, without any leadership, and I played around with it for a year. So I started drop shipping or built a store in 2016. It started out being a jewelry store. I wanted to sell a little jewelry. I thought it was cute. I'm a woman, girly. I want to sell some cute, dainty jewelry. Then it went from a jewelry store to an anything store. So I was selling because I'm not getting enough sales, and it must be because I'm not selling the right products. So now I start selling baby products, toys, women clothing, women's shoes, house products. I was selling everything on this one store. And finally, I ran into my mentor. He totally believed in the drop shipping model, made millions off of drop shipping model, never really housed any products. He really showed us how to scale and how to actually make some real money drop shipping. Again, this is back in 2017. Things have changed. This is a saturated area. This is a low barrier to entry business model, okay, you guys? So I want you to know that. If you don't know what a low barrier to entry means, that means that everybody can get in it. You can start drop shipping for no money. So your competition is going to always be stiff. Like everyone want to make $1. People will undercut. They will charge less. They will, it's always people like, well, if she's selling this jumpsuit for $49.99, I'll sell it for $45.99. And then the next person come along and say, oh, she's selling it for $45.95, I'll sell it for $42.99. And then before you know it, the profit margin gets so slim because everyone as a consumer want to find the best deal for the lowest price. Okay, so that's what you have to look forward to when it comes to drop shipping. You're not the only one that's selling that product. If it's a trending product, you're not the only one that wants to make money off that product. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I just had a client call, so I had to cut the video short, and I'm not going to edit that out. We're going to leave it. What was I talking about? Drop shipping. So, yes, keep that in mind that it is a high competition, low barrier to entry. This is not something that you can go and quit your job, but it will help bring in some revenue and get your feet wet on entrepreneurship and e-commerce, okay? So the first thing I would do is the first thing I was taught to do, because I already had a built website. He gave us 900 products, winning products that people have made a lot of money with. Unfortunately, it's on an old computer. I don't need it anymore. I downloaded those 900 products with the products I already had on my website, right? And people were buying products I didn't even know I was selling. And then I would go over to AliExpress and purchase the product and then put in the customer's information and have it shipped directly to the customer. Now, during the checkout process, you guys, you have to let your customer know that it's going to take between 14 and 20 days. Now, reality is it could take up to 40 days, 30 days to get that product. It just depends on what type of shipping your vendor offer, okay? So if you get a winning product and they actually offer fast shipping, that's good. Your customer satisfaction rate will go up high. If you find a product that it takes them 30 to 40 days to get it to your customer, you may get an angry customer. So after I downloaded all 900 of these winning products, I then started running ads on Facebook. You now have TikTok. So, go over and find out what's trending on TikTok and try to do some product research. Our product research was we would take a product and we would, make it into a video, and you can do all of that over in Canva, make it into a video and then run ads. Our ads would be $5 per day, and we start small and scale. So if the ROAS is high on that particular ad, then you scale the ad. Now you jump from $5 to $7 a day. Then you go from $7 to $10 a day, because now that ad is picking up traction and Facebook is putting that product in front of the people that need to see that product. You have pixels, so every time someone go to your website, you can retarget them, or you can do a lookalike audience. This e-commerce training also trained me on how to do Facebook ads. What's a good product if you don't know how to market it? Have I used influencers? I did not use influencers until I built out a brand. So until I had a solidified brand, then I got my influencers. I had people make content. I reposted the content on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So when I say I'm not on TikTok, you guys, I don't have a personal account, and my brand does not surf TikTok. I just have a TikTok presence because I'm not going to leave any money on the table when it comes to my brand. I want it to be everywhere, because people usually have to see your content or your product 7 times before they actually make a purchase, okay? So if you see me on Facebook, then you see me on Instagram, then you see me on TikTok, then you see me on Pinterest, and then, you know, you see me running ads, then it's called like a brand familiarity, right? So these are little things that I have learned in marketing, how to get people to pull out their credit card and shop with my brand. So you want to have a presence everywhere. You don't necessarily have to post every day, but you do want to make sure that your brand is on all the major platforms, social media platforms. So after that, after you do that, because social media is free, you can set up a social media account without it costing you anything. Um, this is where in my previous video it get a little tricky. I was able to cut a few corners because I used someone pixel to run ads with. But if you don't have anyone that can help you market your brand, then you're going to have a few ad dollars. Or you can go and post and post and post and use some good hashtags to bring in traffic. So you have no money. You have no money. You don't have money for a Shopify. You don't have money for a domain. You don't have money for ads and influencers. You have zero. You're trying to start an e-commerce business with minimal cost. It's not okay. So you want to go to Big Cartel, and I will go over that website with you. You want to go to Big Cartel. You want to create an account. It will allow you to put 5 products for free on that account. So you can sell 5 products. Then you want to connect your PayPal. Okay. So you can when people check out, they can check out through PayPal, and that money will instantly go into your PayPal account, and you are good to go. You can also connect a Stripe account or a payment processor. But if you're new and you don't have a Stripe account, because you do have to show business credentials, you do have to show, it's a lot to get a Stripe account. So for now, we're just going to do PayPal. So you're going to connect your PayPal to your Big Cartel account. So now you have an account, okay? And you have a store. You found 5 products you think that people will like. Then you're going to go over to TikTok and you're going to create a TikTok account, and you're going to post those 5 products. And you're going to post those 5 products at least every day. So you're going to have 5 posts every day of the same product. You're going to go out and try to find, repurpose someone else's content. I used to be able to download videos directly from AliExpress, but they stopped that. If they have a video showing you how the product is used, you used to be able to download that video to your computer, and then you can reuse it on your social media platform to show people how you use the product. Some people like to order at least one product and do content, take pictures themselves. But remember, we're starting from zero. So you have no money, but you want to make money from e-commerce. So step 1, you're going to go to Big Cartel. Remember, we're going to go to Big Cartel, open the account. Step 2, you're going to go to AliExpress and find 5 products that you think are lucrative products that people may like. You're going to get your title, get photos. You're going to go ahead and get your description. You're going to price your product. If you don't know how to price your product, you should go and Google that product and price your product just maybe 50 cents to $1 under your competitors. Because right now you're starting out with nothing and you just want to make your first dollar as an e-commerce, owner. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to go over to TikTok. And so structure your business first. Structure your website. Structure your Big Cartel website first before you start posting, because you want it to streamline. You want your customer to have a great customer experience. So you're going to make sure you have a payment processor connected. Don't let people go over to your website and you don't have your PayPal connected, because now they're going to leave stuff in the cart and they're gone. They won't be back. You know, you missed that sale. So make sure you set up your website correctly first. And then you go over to TikTok, create a TikTok, like I said, a cute little name, however you want to do that, great little photos, start reposting using trendy hashtags, and start commenting under people's posts with your business account. I do not comment or surf social media under my personal accounts. I always comment, likes, all of that under my brand, because people are curious. So they'll go over to your Instagram or your TikTok account and find out, oh, this is a brand. These products are cute. I might buy that. Okay. So I don't log into my personal social media platforms at all. I'm always interacting with the public up under my brand because I want to create brand awareness. I'm always attaching to hashtags. Am I currently running any ads for my brands? Absolutely not. I'm not running any ads. I haven't ran any ads for my brand in about 2 years. Everything is organic. Everything is from people just knowing and liking and trusting the brand. So you'll get there. But we're talking about free. And that's what you want to do. And you should get a few sales, and just remember to let people know that after they place that order, send them a nice email telling them that please allow up to 14 business days to receive their product, so they won't file a chargeback over on PayPal. When you start scaling, then you want to get you a payment processor. All you have to do is type in payment processors for e-commerce, Google it, and all the different companies will come up that you can, go with. But for now, we're just starting because we want to make a dollar, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and just show you some of the websites that I've used. There's another website that I use called Flippa. Flippa has people that sell already built out websites. So if you already have a few dollars, you have a couple of loose, dollars, $300-400, you can go over to Flippa and buy a built out website for you. And all you have to do is just start marketing it. So it just depends on where you are financially, how you can get into the e-commerce business. And these are drop shipping models as well. So if you just stay tuned, I'm going to go ahead and do the voiceover. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, my name is Latasha. I talk about finances, you guys, credit, finance, how to make some extra money. That's what this is what this channel is about. I apologize that most of my videos are long. I try to be thorough, and I do this off the top of my head because usually I'm talking about things that I have already been through, or I have quite a bit of knowledge of, and I just want to share it with the public. So thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, like this video. I want you to comment anyway about opportunities that you're skeptical on, or opportunities that you're looking to get into and you're not sure if they're lucrative or not. Just put them under the video. I will do a video on that company and tell you whether or not I would join or not. I've been in the work from home entrepreneur arena for the last 13-14 years. Trust me, if there's a way to make money from home, I know about it, or I have tried it. So let's go to the voiceover. Okay, everyone, so I am back, and this is my second time recording because I've had more interruptions. It's midday. I'm running a service-based business, so I expect traffic and calls and everything. So anyway, so let's get back to the video. So this is a Big Cartel. If you've never heard of it, this is a platform that will allow you to list at least 5 products for free. I actually have my TLC products over here. So I have a account with this company, and I don't pay anything. I just allow the website to run itself. Now how do I market it? Back when I was marketing TLC products really heavy, I started up an Instagram strictly about weight loss, just journaling, the food that I eat, what products I take from TLC, what work, and that Instagram is still up and running. And so people will find that page and still buy. So I do not do any marketing. And I currently have 3 packing slips on my desk that I need to send out for TLC products. So that's the power of social media. If you set it up properly and you do it right, social media will bring in your customers. Now, mind you, this is not quit your job type of situation, because social media is finicky and this is a low barrier to entry industry. You're not going to be the only one watch this video. I'm not the only one that has made videos concerning drop shipping. So the industry is very saturated, but you still can find your little area in it to eat off of it. Okay. So this is the way to eat for free. Come over here. And then from there, you're going to, let me see if I can scoot this over, because okay, so you're going to come over here to AliExpress and see if you can find some products. And you can anything, whatever it is that you want to sell. Like I said, use TikTok and social media as a way to do your research. What's trending? What are people buying? You can go and type in Google Trends. What are people, searching for? What are women searching for the most? You got thigh-high waist trainers, and I even have one of these in my office to ensure that my plants get the proper lighting, wigs, and just all types of gadgets over here that you can sell. This is a good one. This is like a fat capitation, so people can do fat capitations at home. Let's see how long it'll take for it to get to America. Wow, what happened? Like, why didn't it not pop up? And it says right here, free shipping over $10, 11-day delivery. So these are some of the products that you can get within 11 days, you guys. That is pretty cool that AliExpress has, changed the way they do deliveries. Sunglasses, summer is coming up. You can make a sunglass shop. It's doing maintenance. Isn't that something? So you can open up 5 products, can be just little sunglasses, and you can make up a cute name. Lipstick is pretty saturated, and you can do little gadget stores. Just pick 5 products and list them, and you should be fine. Satin pillowcases. I use satin pillowcases. So women, we know we don't want our hair to break. So this is you can make a website just selling satin pillowcases and satin bonnets. You can make a website. Let's just refresh. Here is something to help people clean their cars. I sold a lot of these. Like, why am I not able to click directly into the product? That's crazy. But to clean the car, when I had my everything store, I had a drop shipping store. That was what I started out first. I don't know if I said that in the video already, because I've had so many interruptions. I've stopped this video quite a few times. But I had an everything store, so I would come over here and test products. I would go in and add these to my Shopify store, and I would run ads and just test them. You just gonna have to test products to find out what's working, what's selling, what people don't like, what they do like. But it's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to cost you anything, because you got a big cartel. You can go in and change these products out at any time. So if a product is not selling and it's not doing very well, then you don't have to worry about it. When is it time to do inventory? I didn't start housing inventory until I private labeled, and I did not use AliExpress for private labeling. I actually have some American vendors that I work with to come up with products that work good for my brand. And like I said, we rolled out like item five new products this year, and in total I have like 7 or 8 private label products that are not now being sold, along with other products on our website and other platforms. I'm on Walmart and eBay, and so I've scaled, but I started here. I started right here, just combing through, looking for products, testing products. If they don't work, if nobody's biting, nobody's clicking on the post, nobody's saying, wow, I need that, that's cute, let's just click on here. See, there's a video. So you used to be able to you could download this video and use it on social media platforms without you having to invest in anything as far as, media content. I don't know if you can ask the seller if they would send you this video. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they will have this video down here in the description and you still are able to download it. So those are the little things that I used to do to get to where I am now, to scale. I know this video is so long, but this is for my people that's really, really interested in what I have to say. I can't give you the content in 20 minutes and run through it, because I'm telling you what I did to grow my e-commerce business. If you do it really big and you're diligent and you're lucky enough to scale to make a lot of money, my suggestion would be to do a secondary business with all of the money that you have earned in e-commerce, because it is a lot of competition, and as soon as you find a winning product, someone else is going to start selling it. That's just the name of the game. That's the nature of the beast. So hopefully this video has found you well. Hopefully it will answer some of the questions. Oh, no. See, I was about to get off of here and wrap it up, because I'm trying to rush and keep up with the other YouTubers and make my content 5 minutes long. So remember I mentioned Flippa, and you come over here. Flippa is this is where I sold my dropshipping website, because I no longer had time to deal with it. Yeah, I no longer had time to deal with it, but it still was worth something. And I sold it for a nice piece of change. Okay. So if you go over here, it will tell you if you want to buy a Shopify store. Ad says Amazon. They already have built out Amazon stores. I am not an affiliate with any of these companies. And even if I was, you guys, I'm giving you all the game. You should still go and, click the link. No, thank you. I don't want you bothering me. See, it's websites. There are cheaper websites. See, get a fast start under $2,500. Have I bought websites from here? Yes, I actually bought the website that I scaled and are doing big numbers. Like my main brand, someone else built that store, and I went in and changed out a lot of products. I kept some of the content that they had, and I built it out. So that's the reason why I'm telling you about this. I bought that website for $100, and it's probably worth, 6 figures now. I'm almost sure it is. So this website is $79. You can go over and look at it. The seller usually give you perks. See, it says the site is 24 years old. I'm just kind of clicking through here and letting you see everything. See, these are sites that are ready to rock and roll. Let's go drop shipping. right? So it's going to show us all of the drop shipping websites that they have built out. This is a furniture store. They will tell you where you can get your products from. So usually the seller will tell you, okay, this is the company that I use. This is the vendor that I use to supply my products when someone purchased them. This website is listed at $125. I literally bought my successful e-commerce store. I only have one now, so I've sold the other ones, and I'm only working with the one because it's like my baby. But I bought it here initially. I changed the name. I still kept the domain. Most of these come with domains already. So if you want to wait to payday and buy a website, over here. Now it says the monthly profit right now is $44. You would have to sign up in order to see all of the information from this website. The domain is an age domain for 16 years. My domain was 12 years old, the initial one. I went in and renamed the company, bought the domains. I bought multiple domains pointing to that website. They're going to give you the SEO backlinks and social accounts to this. Like, you can't beat this. I didn't even get the social accounts to mine. And it says the potential profit is $4,000. So those that waited to watch this video, this is the sauce right here. This is the freaking sauce. So this is for people that got a little extra change. Don't go buy these people course. Come over here and buy you some online real estate. This is going to be your site. It's already built out. It's ready to rock and roll. So why not? If you just have some loose change, don't buy nobody's course. Come over here and buy you a website. At least it's yours. Even if you haven't made a sale, you can log on and look at it and be like, one day this website gonna make me a lot of money. Because that's what I used to say. I used to stay up late nights trying to get my papes right. Like Eve said, I used to be up all night building social media. I built each social media account by myself, you guys, and I drew traffic and I did all of that stuff, and I bought it from over here. So thank you so much for watching this video. Look out for the next video. Subscribe. Don't forget to comment below the video what type of video you want me to do next. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I want you to stay fearless. Bye.